Last time on Vintage Geek, we took our first look at the Amiga CD32, and to be honest, I didn't get quite enough of it. So today we're revisiting the Amiga CD32 with more games and more software here on Vintage Geek. Just a quick reminder, if you like what you see today, please consider liking and subscribing. It does help us out a lot, but one of the things that helps us out the most is if you would consider becoming a Vintage Geek member. You can do that at the website, and for just under $20 a year, you get access to all of our video content commercial-free. Plus, we have some bonus goodies, some cool swag, and a whole lot more. It's all at vintagegeek.com. One of the other questions that you asked in the comments was about what the Amiga looks like when you boot it up without a disk in it. And that's actually a great question because we had done that some for our testing but didn't capture that in video. So I want to take a quick look at that and also what the special menu functions do when you connect a mouse to your Amiga CD32. So we will start by powering up the system with no disk. Honestly, this is a great little opening sequence. I like the way that this looks. It's got some cool animation and color scheme here. When you're in the splash screen of the system, you can actually access a couple of special things by using the controller. So if we click the main button here, we're going to get a screen that shows us some different save files. So apparently you can manipulate the save data on your system. This is similar to other 32-bit early consoles like the 3DO, where you could manage memory within the console itself. It looks like there are certain things that are unlocked here and certain things that are locked. So the red button is to manage save data. Now if I click the blue button, this actually gives me the language options for the system. So we have American and we have several other languages here, which is pretty cool to be able to select that. I like how the different flags actually show up when you pick the different countries. And of course the globe is spinning, which is a nice little animation. Now if you happen to have a Commodore mouse and you can connect it to port 2 of your CD32, you can access one more special menu that gives you some setup options. I'm going to show that now. Essentially here you want to click both buttons on the mouse when you're booting up the system. And once you do that, you get the Amiga Early Startup Control menu. From this point you can actually toggle between NTSC and PAL. I'm not going to do that now because we had enough trouble getting our capture setup to work in the beginning. But there are also some boot options, display options, expansion board diagnostic. The boot options don't show anything here, but I've been told through, again, some of you in the comments that they were add-ons for the system where you could actually have drives and things connected to it. So I assume this is where you would be able to use some of that. The expansion board diagnostic also will probably not apply to our system. We don't have any expansion boards in it. It looks like you can boot or you can boot with a no startup sequence. So there's some interesting little extra options in the menu here, and by having the Commodore mouse you can access this. I want to take a look at one of the games that was recommended. This one's called Microcosm, and from what I've been told, this game has a really great full motion video sequence, but other than that the gameplay itself is not great. But the fact that people were buying this game just to watch the full motion video sequence is probably a testament to what we're going to see here. So let's fire up Microcosm. I like the billowing Microcosm logo. That's pretty cool. This looks cool so far. Cybertech versus Axiom. The video looks really good so far. It is not taking up the entire screen, and I assume that's by design. I couldn't hear you, Tom Cruise. Well, that was quite a bit of lead up, and honestly the video quality was pretty good. Quite a bit of backstory to this, huh? Oh, I guess we're in the game now. Alright. Wow, this is definitely not the level of a game I would have expected from that video intro sequence. Also, for some reason I can't... Am I supposed to be able to move upward? Guess you can just keep firing, that's cool. Not sure why I can't move up and down, though. Also, like, am I in the human body? Like, what is happening? Huh. Strangely, the motion controls on this seem to be backwards somehow. I don't know that I'm actually controlling this. Oh well. Huh. Oh, so I am in the human body. I got that part right. I will try. Unfortunately, it seems like Microcosm has locked up while trying to get to that part of the human body, so I'll have to come back to this game, but the full motion video stuff is pretty impressive for the time. It is kind of comical to watch it now, but the gameplay itself, not really sure about. I think something's going on with my controller because I wasn't able to actually move up during some of those sequences, but I will come back to Microcosm, but it's an interesting concept for the CD32. I'm glad you suggested it. It's an interesting display of the full motion video capabilities of the system. Next up, we have a game called Simon the Sorcerer, and this one was recommended because of its excellent soundtrack and audio quality, which is different than I guess the other versions of the game. So let's check out Simon the Sorcerer on our CD32. AdventureSoft presents Simon the Sorcerer. All right, we got some good music so far.
For my first pulling the dog out of the hat. Thank you, Chip. Now for some credits.
Very nice.
Impressed, eh? Well, watch this. Let me try that again. The wand never fails. I'm getting the idea. And now for my next trick. Oh well, back to the old drawing board.
Honestly, solid credits section. I like what they've done here, and our commenter was right. The sound is actually really good on this.
This homework is really bugging me. I think I'll find the dog and put it in the dryer again.
Okay, going up the ladder.
So that's where you are. What's this? Ye oldie spell. What a load of old rubbish.
Just trust it. Just go straight through the portal. Anytime a portal comes up, you just go through it. That's right.
Okay, go back. this magic paper bring food? I thought I heard something. Aliziggy, Alizangi, Alizongi, Alizungi. Hi, how do you do? Lunchtime! Not much meat on him. Down food!
This definitely feels like a Maniac Mansion type of game, or an early, maybe even an early Sierra title.
Huh? Huh? Achoo! Ah!
Okay, so this is like a normal point-and-click adventure. You've got all your commands here at the bottom.
Dear Simon, I am pleased to announce that you have been chosen from literally hundreds of hopeful candidates to perform a death-defying but extremely worthwhile quest, for which you will be rewarded quite a lot. Use this magic postcard and map to help you.
I do appreciate a good magic postcard.
Great. I'm stuck here in this stinking world in these stinking clothes and not a pizza bar in sight. Lucky this is just a dream, or I'd be really worried.
I assume you could probably just play this with the mouse. Look at tapestry.
A strange picture with strange symbols around it.
All right, helpful. What else we got here?
Oh, look! There's a pair of scissors in here.
Sweet. Let's pick up those scissors. I'm not entirely sure why the screen is actually cut off at the bottom. I can't quite see the last row of commands. And I'm not sure if that's a resolution thing or something with the whole PAL NTSC issue. Oh, there's a person here. Nice. I feel like there's probably something in the bottom row that I would do here, like maybe there's a talk to command or something.
He's very muscular.
Use anvil with, I don't know, scissors.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, I got the clapper. We got some geese. And a dodgy geezer.
Did you say...
Who, me? Yes.
What do you want?
You interested in any priceless antique porcelain figurines?
Not really.
They're handcrafted by the ancient ones of Grail.
No thanks.
I've got lots of other priceless antiques. Anyone for a gold piece?
Again, I love when games make fun of themselves. Have you got any hint books for this game?
Have you got any hint books for this game?
Sorry, sold the last one 5 minutes ago. I've got lots of other stuff though.
Honestly, this game is great. It really reminds me a lot of the early Monkey Island games and some other point-and-click adventures that I played when I was young. I will definitely come back and play this game. It looks like there's a lot here, but the sound effects and the actual voice work is really great, and I guess that's where the CD32 shines here. I believe this was available on other systems, but it may have not had this soundtrack version. So I'm glad that we have this, and it looks like a lot of fun. And that's Simon the Sorcerer on our CD32. Now I'm going to try a game called Super Frog. And according to some of you that commented out there, this game could be as good as any modern platformer like any of the Mario games. So I'm really interested to check this out. Here's Super Frog on the CD32. Once upon a time in the Magic Kingdom, there lived a happy prince and his beautiful bride-to-be. Looks like we got a lot of features here. Lots of bonuses too. Well, I do like the music so far. Make your way through the magic woods and find the location of the golden key. Alright, multiple worlds. You can see the correlation of Mario here. Oh no. It moves pretty fast. Oops. Ah. That's quite the jump. I do like the jumping mechanic in this game. Oh, whoops. Dang it. Alright, I'm not sure why that's showing an X. I guess I'm probably missing something. Oops. Shoot. What was the objective? Yeah. Super Frog is a lot of fun. I definitely want to come back and play this game. The speed is great, the sound is great, the music's a lot of fun, and it does seem like just a genuinely good platformer. So, really good title for the CD32. I'm glad we've got this one. Now I have a title called Deg Generation, and apparently this game is kind of a mix of different genres, everything from horror to puzzle, and I'm kind of curious how this all comes together. So, let's give this a try. Alright, so looks like I'm on top of a building. Got 4 areas here. Not sure what I can do right now other than move around. Can I push this? Can I do something with it? The package is sealed with an electronic lock. It looks like the little door opens. Can I push this over there? Okay, so I've got 5 lives, no grenades, nobody rescued, I'm on floor 80. The only thing I've figured out so far is that standing here opens this door. But I can't figure out how to actually move something in front of it or do something with it. Oh. Apparently I made that way too complicated. Welcome to Genook. Chinook? Oops. Jumped the gun on that. Oh no, you're the courier, right? Yeah. Level 1 security key required. Okay. Can we go now? Well, is she supposed to follow me? Yes, I am the courier. Are you going to come with me this time? Oh no. Oops. Well, I guess I'm not going to be rescuing her. This game seems like it could be a lot of fun, though. I understand kind of the hybrid here between it's a little bit of a puzzle game. You've got the kind of survival horror aspect to it, I guess. But it looks pretty cool, and I think I could get into this for sure. That's Deg Generation for the CD32. I do want to mention one thing. One of our commenters brought up the great question, why wouldn't you play Lemmings when you've had it in the screen the entire video, in our last video? And that's a great question. I actually went to play this game today because I wanted to for our second round with the CD32, but found out very quickly as I opened the package that we actually do not have the game disc for Lemmings. We're going to have to burn a copy of it from online, and I did not have time to do that today, so we will not get to Lemmings, but I promise you, sometime in the future, we will play Lemmings for the CD32. That's going to do it for my second look at the Amiga CD32. Thank you so much for all of your suggestions out there. Some great titles we got to look at today. And honestly, I feel like this system is a lot of fun. It's a great 32-bit gaming system, and I'm really glad we have this because of the rarity of the Amiga CD32. And really glad that you could join us for this adventure today. If you like what you saw today, please consider liking and subscribing. It does help us out a lot, but not quite as much as when you sign up for a Vintage Geek membership. You can do that at the website, and for just under $20 a year, you get access to all of our content commercial free. Plus, we have some bonus goodies, some cool swag, and a whole lot more. It's all at vintagegeek.com. Until next time, I'm Aaron, and this has been Vintage Geek.